In the news also regularly from Pakistan, with Hafiz Saeed starting a political party and preaching in the open and so forth. So do you really think that the United States should accept that your efforts to defund, delegitimize these groups on Pakistani soil are the best you could possibly do?
I agree. We should continue our efforts in defending, dismantling whatever remnants are there for the extremism or terrorism in Pakistan. I don't disagree with that. You mentioned a name. It's a proscribed organization. The gentleman is under house arrest. But I agree with you that on that score, on that account, we have to do more. You must give us some allowance for what is happening within our borders. What happened after you left Afghanistan in the 1980s? We were left to deal with this whatever was left of Afghanistan. And we are embroiled, we are stuck in this quicksand for last more than 26, 27 years. We must have made mistakes also. I'm not saying that we are saints or we are infallible. We must have made mistakes. But I think it's a collective mistake or sin we committed. You shouldn't have left the way you left that region way back in the early 90s or late 1989. You thought the Cold War is over, we are the sole superpower, so we don't have to bother about Pakistan or this region, they can go to hell. And that is what happened, we went to hell. You must give us allowance for the reversal of the liberal Pakistan in the 1980s, in Pakistan in which I grew as a young lad or as a student or as a banker, was very liberal, very pluralistic society, egalitarian society. But what we did to justify the jihad in 80, we reversed everything. We created a culture. No, let me be a bit frank. Now we are again talking of introducing books in madrasas or in schools or changing curriculum or textbooks somewhere in the Muslim world. That will not work. It has not worked in the 80s. We rewrote our histories. Our heroes became non-heroes and non-heroes became heroes because we wanted to justify jihad. We wanted to justify Qatar because that suited then our friends. It makes my heart bleed. I belong to the generation which has seen the Pakistan of 50s and 60s and 70s and which are looking at Pakistan of 90s and then the last decade. Some of these things have become irreversible for us. The people you are naming, the people you are talking about, the people President Trump is talking about. As politicians or as government officials, as people who are responsible for running the country, some of these things cannot be reversed overnight. Because we inducted or we developed that sort of culture or ethos deliberately. Let me tell the audience, we are paying a very heavy price. A whole generation of my country doesn't even remember what was Pakistan like 30 years back or 40 years back. It was a liberal country where everybody could breathe. Different sects could live together, minorities could live together. Christians, Hindus, Muslims, Shia, Sunni, Barelvi, Wahhabi, they were all Pakistanis. Now we identify people, people change their names because they don't want to be identified by their sect or by their... It's a tragedy on national level. For God's sake, share this agony and this anguish with us.